Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Ultimate Dirt TV. My name is Brett Wheeler. We now turn our attention to the Australian New Zealand Strength of Field official Pro Late Models here at the Kokomo Speedway. We've got about a minute and a half remaining. Cody Howard has set fast times so far in this practice session. You can see just what this track is like, and if you've just joined us for the first time, welcome. And we hope you enjoy the coverage here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, you can check out our website at www.ultimatedirttv.com. Follow the links to all our social media pages that we stream to: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and of course, Mixer. Part 2 of 3 on the night. We've got the midgets up next in about 40 minutes time. So as soon as we're done with this Pro Late Model race, we'll shut the stream down, get in preparation, and we'll head over to the Chili Bowl. The first time that we've seen the Chili Bowl here on the iRacing service. It's been out for 2 or 3 weeks. Big Z coming in with the host. Thank you, brother. Welcome everybody that's just come over from the Big Z 888 stream on Twitch. Biggs, hope you had a good stream, brother. Got those W's. We're just about to wrap up Pro Late Model practice here from the Kokomo Speedway. And then of course we are going to get into qualifying. We have 17 drivers signed up. And Jock, if you're still here, did you see the guy that sort of give you a one-finger salute while you're wheel packing? We'll chat about that later on. Checkered flag has been thrown here on this practice session, and now it is time for qualifying here at the Kokomo Speedway. Of course, it is lone car qualifying, so we cannot get all the cars, we can't watch all the cars at once, but we'll do as many as we can. So we've got a big mixture of country representations here tonight. We've got the 3 main countries, Australia, New Zealand, and of course we've got a few Americans in the house as well. Clint Smith on screen in car number 5. Getting set to lay down his lap time. As Lewis Clark goes to the top of the speed charts with a 12.441. Reed McIntyre in car number 11 with a 12.736. Clint Smith jumps to position 2 on lap number 2 with a 12.642. Watch Nathan Clark in car number 8. He's going to jump to second quick right now with a 12.633. Second lap for Nathan Clark is going to be better. It's still second quick with a 12.538. As Joel Berkeley jumps to position 2 as we watch the Bluegrass number 4 entry just finish his lap, Cody Howard. Berkeley, car number 3 here, second quick with a 12.460. It was going to be quick time, but contact with the wall as there is qualifying done and dusted. Heat racing up next, and well done to Lewis Clark. As we go and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 10, Lewis Clark. On his outside in car number 8, it'll be Nathan Clark, starting position number 2. Starting position 3, car number 1 of Lewis Hewitt. Starting position number 4, car number 11 of Reed McIntyre. Inside row number 3 in car number 6, Marcus Knitska lines up out of position number 5. Thomas Paul in car 14 will start position number 6. Mitchell Wiley in the 15 will start position 7, starting position number 8, car number 12 of Chris Ansell. And your final starter in car number 9, starting position number 9, it's going to be Zach Masters. Alright, there we go. The strength of field we've been told is 2,344. The Pro Late Models here at Kokomo Speedway for week number 4, I believe this is. The midgets take to the Chili Bowl in about 35 minutes time. So as soon as we're done with here at Kokomo with the Pro Late Models in the A main, we're going to head straight over to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Here we go. Heat number 1, Lewis Clark and Nathan Clark. 8 laps on the board. Green flag is out. We're underway here in the Pro Late Models. It's going to be Lewis Clark sliding to the top of the racetrack. Nathan Clark tries to turn it underneath him. Down the back straightaway we go into turn number 3 and 4. McIntyre and Hewitt come together. McIntyre's going to get hit from every direction. Of course, no yellows in the heat races. Lewis Hewitt gets shuffled back to position 7. Meanwhile, Lewis Clark out in front, running the bottom side of the racetrack. Nathan Clark back there in second. Marcus Knitska in third. Then you go back to Thomas Paul in car number 14. Masters rounds out the top 5. He's got pressure from Chris Ansell on the inside. Then you go back to Reed McIntyre and Lewis Hewitt. Hewitt, the left front, is picking up big time right now. We go back towards your top 2 right now. They're coming past the halfway stage, down the front straightaway. 4 down, 4 to go. We've got Mitchell Wiley back on pit road already. Watch the battle for 3rd and 4th. Marcus Knitska and Thomas Paul. Zach Masters back there in 5th spot, still in that number 9 machine. Here we go, battle is going to be on now towards the front of the field as we come to 2 laps to go. Lewis Clark in the 10 machine on the outside. Nathan Clark in car number 8. Gets drives from the bottom straight to the cushion on the entry to turn number 3. He gets to the middle of 3 and 4 and he's already driving back down the racetrack. Here we go. White flag is out one more time around the Kokomo Speedway. In fact, down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time. Heat number 1, and starting on pole of the feature is going to be Lewis Clark. Nathan Clark gets second. You look at our JR Productions and media finishing results. Knitska grabs third. Paul, Masters, McIntyre, Ansell, Hewitt and Mitchell Wiley make up this 9-car field. Heat 1 complete. Heat number 2 up next, and let's go and take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for the 2nd and final heat. Starting on pole in car number 3, it's Joel Berkeley. On his outside in car number 2, Josh Harm. Starting position 3, the 5 of Clint Smith. He lines up alongside the 7 of Michael Putt out of position number 4. Starting position 5, the 13 of Bradley Sanders. Cody Howard in the 4 will start position 6. It's a Kiwi row 4 on the inside. In the 17, it's going to be Caleb Beecroft. On the outside, in car 16, it's Hayden Warrington. And that is a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for heat race number 1, heat 2. Another 8 laps around this short Kokomo Speedway. So Berkeley and Harm off the front row, Smith and Putt, Sanders, Howard, Beecroft and Warrington. And green flag is out. Berkeley gets on the loud pedal. He's a little tight on the exit of turn number 4, but manages to get straight to the top side as they get into turn number 1 and 2. Josh Harm follows him. There is contact. Howard is around in the 4 machine. Watch the 13 car of Bradley Sanders. He's got Hayden Warrington in the 16 behind him. And just in front of your 4th place car is 3rd place, the 5 of Clint Smith. Berkeley still leads Harm into turn number 1 and 2. Harm goes low into turns 3 and 4. Berkeley works the top side of the racetrack. He's got a run. The top side looks the place to be right now. into 3 and 4. Berkeley, he is all over that cushion. And well, sometimes he just gets the wall. It's just the way it is. It's just the way you race around here, unfortunately. Not intentional, but he's doing the best he can to keep it off. He's literally rallying the cushion as he works through turns 3 and 4. Oh, Harmy catches that wall on the entry to turn number 1. Coming to 2 to go. Smith still holding down 3rd. Then Sanders, Bradley Sanders in 4th. Hayden Warrington, Putt behind them. And then you go back to Caleb Beecroft, Cody Howard sitting 2 laps down. There's some contact from Putt and Warrington. I get the feeling that Warrington might not be happy about that, so he throws a big Hail Mary slider in attempt. Now he shuts the door going into 1 and 2. Well, just goes to show you the kind of racing some of these people do. Berkeley gets the win. Harm will get 2nd. Take a look at your JR Productions and Media finishing results. Berkeley, Harm, Smith, Sanders, Warrington, Putt, Beecroft and Howard were your 8 finishes in heat number 2. 30 lap main event, no consolation race needed. All 17 cars will start. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 10, Lewis Clark. He lines up alongside car number 3 of Joel Berkeley. Nathan Clark in the 8 will start position 3. He starts alongside Josh Harm out of position number 4. Out of position 5 to 6 of Marcus Knitska lines up alongside Clint Smith. Thomas Paul will line up alongside Bradley Sanders in row 4. Row 5, Zach Masters alongside Hayden Warrington. Reed McIntyre out of position 11. And Michael Putt out of position number 12. 13th is going to be Chris Ansell alongside Caleb Beecroft. Lewis Hewitt in the 1 starts position 15. And Cody Howard starts position 16. And your final starter in car number 15 starting position 17. It'll be Mitchell Wiley. That's a look at your Wicked Cushion starting grid for tonight's main event. .30 laps on the board. Caution laps do count, so anytime there's a caution, we're generally going to lose 3-4 laps in fact. Pace truckers in. Clark, Berkeley, Clark, Harm, Konecka, Smith, Paul, Sanders, Masters, and Warrington, the top 10. Here we go. The outside line. Berkeley almost set a horrible start on the outside, but he got off the gas. But already we go into turn number 1 and 2, and Wild Boy's trying to win it in turns number 1 and 2. I have no idea who was involved in that, but you can see Michael Putt in the 7 car getting turned. Let's take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. Take a look at the 6 car. Just came down in front of the 14. Thomas Paul. Nowhere to go, and Paul looked like Paul was on the brake. You can see the right front locking up, keeping an eye on the 14 behind the 6. He was on the brake after he hit him. Well done. Back to live pictures here, and the lights are out on the pace truck. racing.com official pace truck. It is in. We're going to start this one again, although we're going to start it 4 laps in. So Berkeley trying to time the start. He gets somewhat of a decent start going into turn number 1 and 2, but you just know Lewis Clark is going to take that line away, but Berkeley anticipating what he was going to do, and Berkeley leads into turn number 3 and 4. He catches the wall. Lewis Clark gets underneath him, and the yellow flag flies. Let's take a look at our Wicked Cushion instant replay. I get the feeling in the pro and late models we're not going to see too many laps here tonight. Oh, the 17 car caught the wall. The opening. Caleb Beecroft just caught the wall right in front of Lewis Hewitt. Hewitt around the 12 involved. Hewitt, after picking up the win in the 360 sprint car just an hour ago, finds himself at the other end of the spectrum, the other end of the leaderboard as it stands. He's sitting in 17th spot. Berkeley going to restart on pole. Lewis Clark and Nathan Clark. Then you go back to Josh Harm and Hayden Warrington rounds out the top 5. Here we go. Green flag is out. Berkeley having the same problem what he did in the heat race as well. Lewis Clark right in behind Joel Berkeley. Josh Harm, who's into position number 3. 4th is going to be Nathan Clark. And a good battle between Hayden Warrington and Marcus Knitska. Oh, the 10 around. Now the 16. Let's take a look at our Wicked Cushion instant replay. Certainly getting a workover inside of the first 10 laps. Berkeley got into the wall. Lewis Clark checked up, as did Josh Arm. Arm was committed on the cushion, as was Clark. Just didn't check up just enough, and unfortunately, Lewis Clark goes around, as does the 16 car of Hayden Warrington. We're probably feeling guilty about that one. So we should. Josh Harm, shame on you. It's all good. Harm your nose and joking. Berkeley, Clark, and Josh Harm. And you go back to Marcus Knitska and Lewis Clark. 13 down, 17 to go at the resumption of this feature race. Top 4. Oh, look at the 10 car. Lewis Clark just got into Marcus Knitska. Take a look at our Wicked Cushion instant replay. Certainly getting its use tonight in these pro late models. So keep an eye on the 10 car up the inside. A good run and just came up the track. Marcus Knitska around. Back alive here as you see the cars rolling around the racetrack. Scott, I'm trying to keep this somewhat clean. Very hard to do when we're barely seen 5 laps, 5 completed green flag laps. Here we go, Berkeley and Nathan Clark, the front row. Once again, Berkeley leads off of turn number 4. Straight to the top side. Nathan Clark down low into 1 and 2. Here comes Josh Harm on the outside. There's some paddle rubbing down the back straight away. And yellow flag flies again. This time it's the 17 car of Caleb Beecroft. Take a look at our Wicked Cushion instant replay. 14 car got turned by the 4. The 9 got turned as well. The 17. There was about 3 or 4 different cars involved in that one. Good thing this is a short track. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, sheesh. Jeez. They don't have that. Yeah. And you know, things like that. You know what, pigs? I'm going to allow that. I'm going to allow that comment. Pace truck in, 21 complete, 9 to go. There we go, green flag, Berkeley, Clark and Hahn. That's Nathan Clark in second. Up comes the 11 of Reed McIntyre, sneaking up the inside. Here comes Nathan Clark. Down the back straight away into turn number 3 and 4, rolling right through the middle of the racetrack. Hahn gets to his outside. Josh Hahn picks up second spot. Nathan Clark, Lewis Clark down low into 1 and 2. But Berkeley and Hahn, they've got the top side working. Yellow out again. So the Harmy Army trying to take over the lead from the Birkinator. But unfortunately, not being able to do that one just yet. So the Harmy Army, we need to get that Harmy Army in chat. Ah, Dino. Kokomo. I don't even know what the caution was for. I'm not even going to go back. But big shout out to Wicked Cushion and their instant replays, catching all the action. Scotty, I'm not sure. When you have 6 cautions in 25 laps, you tend to look away from things. Lights out. We go green. .26 complete, 4 to go, point of no return. See a caution, it ends under the pace truck, behind the pace vehicle. Berkeley and Harmy, the Birkinator versus the Harmy Army. And there it is. Didn't take too long. Thank God that's over. 25 minutes, and there was 7 cautions. Tell you what, if there wasn't 7 cautions, I'll quit. For the love of God! Well, thankfully we've only got 2 laps to go. And guess what? They're under yellow. Yeah, Chili Bowl next in the midgets. 20 minutes time, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be live again for the midgets at the Chili Bowl. A white flag. I hope Joel's getting 2 X's for those. I really do hope Joel's getting 2 X's, Joel. As he is going to come past the chicken flag, let's take a look at our JR Productions and Media finishing results. Joel Berkeley with the win, Josh Hahn second, Lewis Clark, Nathan Clark, Reed McIntyre, your top 5. Chris Ansell, Lewis Hewitt, Zach Masters, Cody Howard, Mitchell Wiley, your top 10. Thomas Paul, Caleb Beecroft, Michael Putt, Clint Smith, Marcus Kinitska, Bradley Sanders, and Hayden Warrington. Once again, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV, Wicked Cushion, Simworks Performance, BK Designs, JR Productions and Media, and of course World of Thunder Racing League. You can check them out. All their links to their social media pages, check it out on our website at www.ultimatedirttv.com. Of course, we are going to be shutting these streams down. I'm going to be back in about 18 minutes time, so if you haven't done so already, hit the like and follow button on our Facebook page, or if you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, or Mixer, hit the follow button. Make sure the Get Notifications tab is on, and make sure you hit the subscribe button on YouTube as well. On behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV, it's not good night. It's we'll see you soon. See you shortly and soon for the midgets at the Chili Bowl.